We're gonna give the people some time to get into the building. Give the people some time to get into the building. We got a good show today. My bad, I was heating up my tea. Y'all know how I like my tea. We got a little bit of a good show today. We're gonna have a little bit of a recap. We're gonna see who's the lesser of the two evils when it comes to brother Eugene and old Sugarfoot, young Pharaoh. Tripsies is finishing up what she's doing, and she's gonna come up because that's our expert on Eugene. That's our Eugene section leader over there. You know, she does the Eugene, so we're gonna have her come up with us too and share her thoughts whenever she's done. She has access, so she can just jump right up whenever she's ready. So we're gonna give people some time to get up in here. We got a good show today. Who y'all think the lesser of the two evils? Huh? Who in the chat right now? Let me see. Make sure y'all hitting that like button as y'all come in too. And if you want to support the channel, Cash App is going through your screen, going at the bottom of your screen. We definitely still trying to get our bells and whistles back on in StreamYard. Sigma, what's up? You from you in Times Square right now? That's what's up. That's what's up. Do Times Square really got them 3D billboards and shit where they popping out at you? I seen. I'm not sure if it was Times Square or not. I seen it. I seen a video where they got these 3D billboards. Motherfuckers walk by them Jones and get scared the shit out you. Seth, what's up, good brother? Like them shits look like it was a lion. I think one of them was like a serial killer or some shit. It was something that popped out at you. It was a billboard. Motherfuckers walking by that bitch. And shit was popping out. Just scream. I'd have shit my drawers. Broke that damn, broke the whole billboard. You ain't seen one yet? Nah, I've been to Times Square one time, but I really wasn't interested in it. Like it was cold as shit. I was mad that we had to walk because I wasn't prepared. Empress Lattes, yes, you want to be here for that one too. Okay, I just saw a message from Tasha. She said she coming. You want to be here because you know a lot about this situation too. You know a lot that's going on when it comes to Brother Polight, what happened between him and young Pharaoh. So definitely good to have you here in the chat too. But yeah, the one time I went out to Times Square, I went to go meet one of my exes in her family, and I was expecting to go to dinner. That's it. So I didn't up here in the East Coast. It's cold as shit when it's cold. It's cold. So I'm thinking we just going to dinner. So I just wear a hoodie. And mind y'all, I am 100 and something, 125, 35 pounds, soaking fucking wet. So when the wind blows, that shit it goes right through my skin. Disrespect my jacket, goes straight through my skin, hit the bone. I was mad in the motherfucker, bro. So I wasn't paying attention enough, and I was trying to get the fuck up out of there the whole time. I'm cussing everybody out. Come on, man, y'all drawing. Oh, let's go on this block and see this, man. Fuck that block. Y'all don't see me on here shivering my ass off. Fuck you, and I was so mad. So I wasn't paying attention to my, to the lights and all that other shit. I was trying to get the fuck up out of here. But yeah, that Empress of Test. We're gonna do young Pharaoh versus brother Polight. Who's the lesser of the two evils? We already know both these niggas is fucked up, but who is the lesser of the two evils? That's what we're gonna find out today. That's what we're gonna find out today. We were talking about it the other day, and I realized that I wasn't around for that part. I just had got into the YouTube shit around this time, I think. Matter of fact, I wasn't in because I'm looking at the dates on these videos, and these like 4 or 5 years ago. I only been on YouTube for a year. So I wasn't there for that shit. So I want to go over that. We not just gonna gloss over that. And the first time I seen this beef was fucking there she go right there.
What's that?
What's happening, sister? The first time I seen this shit was Conscious Community Wars. And it was,
What you mean? I am a fraud. I am a scammer.
that's the first time I ever seen the beef.
Man, that's back in them old PayPal. That PayPal. Hit the PayPal. Hit the PayPal.
Hit the PayPal.
Give me my other mic from over there.
So,
let's get headphones connected.
All right.
There we go.
Oh.
What's that?
I want to start that too early. So, Trip C's, can you give me your insight on what you know about what happened between these two gentlemen and where they were?
Eugene and who?
Sugarfoot.
Sugarfoot?
I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. Sugarfoot. Hold on. Let me plug this mic in. Sugarfoot decided that he wanted to be just like Eugene.
Yeah.
So Sugarfoot went and tried to pay Polight to quote unquote teach him. But see,
so he tried to buy the Polight starter kit.
Yeah, the Polight starter kit. It come with a fucked up red bottom hat and some jacked up shades. Hey Seth, hey everybody.
Some big goggles. They come with a red bottom hat and some
aviator goggles. Some aviator goggles right there.
And the Wright brothers was wearing when they tested out. It looked like them Jones the Wright brothers was wearing when they was testing out the planes when they first met you. With the cap and the scarf.
That's them aviator glasses. Highway to the danger zone. Yeah. Them bitches went and tried out for Top Gun and got turned away at the door. But yeah, so after his little Sandra Bland stuff and his I'm a truther, there's UFOs, and I'm gonna show you pictures of the UFOs and all that other mess. Then he decides that he wants to be just like little old Eugene. Mm-hmm. So what had happened was he sent Eugene his bread. Eugene do what Eugene do. Didn't contact him no more.
But put him right in the block zone.
Mm-hmm. So Pharaoh already had a following. Mm-hmm. So he decides that he's gonna trash Eugene. So they go back and forth a little bit. Sinetta gets into it. Filthy Frank from the west side. Filthy Frank from the west side. For those of y'all that don't know, back over on his side of the country, they call him the west side dust head, or so I heard. But so he gets in contact with Frank. Frank, polite. How you gonna do the brother like that? He's your brother. So Polight slid him parts of the bread back. Catch them words. Polight sent parts of the bread back. And that's why Lil Genie Little Spoon, aka Young Pharaoh, decided to sue Eugene in the state of California. He actually won, but that was like 4 years ago, and he ain't got his bread yet.
Yeah. Just because you sue somebody don't mean they gotta pay you. That's why I was saying the same thing when he was threatening people.
Well,
remember
look,
when
the thing about Eugene
everybody?
is the thing about Eugene is that nigga is technically homeless. He be sitting up and talking about this is my house and this is my car. But if you look that Negro up, don't no house come up and don't no car come up. But an apartment do come up, and that's that same one that's on that case down in Miami. But that's another story.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Latesh, you right.
But what was I gonna say? But yeah, just because you sue someone and win doesn't mean
they're gonna pay you.
I was saying the same shit. Well, no, actually, I heard you say it too. When Polight, remember when he was butthurt about everybody making all them videos about him when the shit first hit the fan? He was like
cyber defamation. Yes.
Cyber defamation. I got lawyers. He said I put $100,000.
Hold on, wait a minute. Let me put some skinty in it. Hold on, wait. I was just checking Eugene page just a little bit, and this nigga think he a Calvin Klein model. Caribbean queen. Hold on, look at this shit.
Hold up.
Looking like a melted Mr. Goodbar. That Mr. Goodbar just went bad.
Oh man,
I ain't never seen no nigga face change so much. God damn, what he do that for?
Whoa. And then you do side view. Yo, you go back to that picture.
Hold on.
If you put some shackles on him and put a courtroom behind him, he looked like give us flee. Give us flee. Wasn't he in the courtroom when he did that shit? Give us flee.
Give us a
bro, you can tell you're breathing in.
Who told this nigga he was sexy?
But look, you can tell this. But you can tell he's breathing in. You can tell he's swolled up for that picture because his shoulders is cocked back, his head is tilted.
He tried to make folks think he big. Boy, we know you little swizzle stick.
Oh man. So
Yummy.
Let me get this straight before we get into watching them tell their side of the story from outside.
Yes, this is fucking it up in the alley if I'm not mistaken.
What? Wait. Hold on. I want to get this whole thing straight.
No, it says Revenge of the Trannies. That's what I was talking about.
Oh yeah. Because they both in this video, they're both putting out evidence.
Eugene was fucking it up in the. Okay, let me. You know,
you
in there, so you don't.
I remember that. I remember that when he had the white car.
No, it's that blue car, that little two-deal joint, the little sports. Little sports car that's kind of like a 4-wheel, kind of like a little Matchbox race car. But it was two cars that night, the Bentley and that car, that whatever that fancy ass car when he be in LA. Y'all know that blue one he used to drive, the little 2-door joint with the race car seats. I ain't good with cars.
I know what
that
you're
one.
About.
And him and who was it? It was either Yada or Inky. I think it was Yada that was with him. And Yada was in the Rolls and he was in the little sports car. And it was a lady that one of the women was female and the other one was a male to female transgender. And that female to male transgender came out and said she got that apartment in Dallas. Oh, no, wait, it was a house in Virginia at the time, but I think it turned into an apartment in Dallas. And they was fucking it up in the alley. But the problem with that is the side of town they was on is the side. I love the nightlife. I like to boogie. On the dance floor right now. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh
chilling.
man, he in them bars that go.
Mm-hmm. Dun, dun,
Chilling
dun,
with
dun,
that.
dun, dun.
Oh man. But in this video, I think they both putting out evidence of playing with
Well,
food.
what they call evidence, from what I remember, they ain't really show nothing. They just went back and forth calling each other names, but
I
I
think
could
this
be
where the
wrong.
video. This is where the video.
The
Wait, now
only
I'm inclined to no, because I got that video from ER,
what video
the tranny that
for
came out and
who?
said something about young Pharaoh.
Oh, that one.
That was
I
from
wouldn't
ER.
trust no information that
Yeah,
he
that's why I'm
gives.
saying I'm about to go take that one down. But the boy did say his name directly. Like he did say his name directly in the topic that he was talking about. So he was talking
Mm,
about young Pharaoh. It's just where did he get it?
right.
So let's
But
get the
now
story.
I
Let's get the story
verified
straight.
that information about Eugene and that trans that
Yeah, but
and
yeah,
he said that he wasn't there with her. The transgender was supposed to be the female's friend, but what straight man you know finna go to a gay club, which is
oh
where
no,
he was at, which was verified by people that's out there in Cali. He always be on the side of town where he ain't supposed to be as a straight man. And I understand being secure in your masculinity and shit, but even if you are, ain't no straight man finna get in no club with a whole bunch of gay men and male to female transgenders if he don't swing that way, at least sometimes.
But so okay. So the rundown before we
Mm-hmm.
play this video. Lil Genie wanted to be like Polight. He came to Polight for a Polight starter pack, and
Mm-hmm.
Polight burnt him.
Mm-hmm.
Frankie decides to jump in it and tell him, "That's your brother. How you doing? That's
Do
brother.
anything for clout.
That's
Hey,
your
do
brother."
anything for clout.
So, and he gave him partial parts of the money back, but not all of it.
He gave him
And
enough to shut him up for a little while.
mhm. And then I'm let
And
me guess.
then
Genie came back
Pharaoh
for the
got
rest of the
mad
money.
because he still didn't get the paperwork.
Mhm.
That useless ass paperwork that they be throwing around between each other. That little sovereign citizen paperwork, because that's what he was doing back then. That's right before Lawan ran off without the bag.
So and that's
If
when
you
Young
don't know
Thug
who
started making
Lawan
videos, right?
is, Lawan is Polite. What was Polite's little caseworker? His one little caseworker.
But that's when he started making videos, right? Because he didn't get the rest of the paperwork.
Well, it's a little bit more complicated than that. Sai saw him fussing. Sai reached out to him. He was already making videos. Now, mind you, this is after the Sandra Bland stuff, and this is around the time of the orphanage name snatching, the
Oh, okay.
children's
Oh,
organization.
with the chain
Yeah,
and Sandra
yeah.
Bland.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
He
okay.
did the Sandra Bland shit first. They bust him out on that. He started talking about UFOs and shit. That's
On
when
the
he was.
highway.
Yeah, that's when he literally recorded the highway and then told people that it was UFOs. But then he saw Polite, like how Polite was talking, sent him some bread. Then of course the rest is
Yep.
history. And then they start
SOS.
slapboxing each
Yep.
other.
That's what it was
But
called.
see,
SOS.
this is
He tried
back
to
when
tell
this is what I
he,
was telling you yesterday. This is when Pharaoh was slapboxing with everybody. He was slapboxing with, this is like right after or right before he got with Seti. Because that's how Seti got hold of him. They got together, they got along, so they decided they was gonna go on a lecture tour. Yeah, the SOS logo,
yeah,
save
he tried to tell me
ourselves.
that he didn't make it up and the chain was a gift. I'm like, nigga, I got the video of you holding the chain up saying, "This is my logo. My
That's why
logo. I
Goliaths
made
don't care
this."
what lie
That's
they
what he
tell.
did.
They don't care. That's why gaslighting is a thing. He will lie dead to your face and not blink an eye.
Right, just chilling. This is my logo. This is my no-go. I made
Why
this. You
can't the
trying to
truth
tell me?
look crooked ass busted mouth about that shit?
Y'all remember that? When I called in, he told me that somebody gave him the chain and it
He a
wasn't
lie
like,
and the truth
I'm like,
ain't in him.
yeah.
That boy ordered that shit.
Yeah, I'm
That boy
like,
ordered that shit
I
and
got
he
the
was selling the medallion.
I'm like, bro, I got the fucking video. What do you mean? You held up the chain, said it was your logo, you made it. But so that's where we at. That's why the beef started. And then Jeannie sued him and ain't getting no
That court
money.
is still open and active, and he keep refreshing, renewing that shit every year.
Man, he after that paper.
It ain't even worth it at this point. It was less than 2 stacks
Oh
from
man.
what I heard.
He said he
It's
sold. He
crazy.
said he got like 200,000 from me in the law.
He had 200,000 at that time.
I don't know. He said that something in the 200,000, like
Fake
hundred
yourself.
thousand. All right, so let's see
But I
what's
just
going
told
on
you a
here.
lie don't care who tell it.
Let's see what's going on here. Shout
It
out
could have been.
to what's this joint called? This channel called. I forgot what this channel was called.
Yup, chilling, he did.
Shout out to the House of Free Will TV
Let me
because
see.
this is what
Marshall
opened my eyes to the conscious
Daniel
community. And earlier I found out
Right
Church.
here,
I got a lot more
okay,
to learn.
is about the fact that I have successfully sued Brother Polight for over $250,000.
Oh, my bad. $250,000. My bad.
No,
It wasn't
hold
200.
on. He sued him. He has a personal injury lawsuit.
Successfully sued him
Yeah, but he sure as fuck ain't got his
for,
money.
for, for $250,000. That my bad.
Look,
I
he
was
sued. This
saying
is a personal injury case for assault, battery, or defamation. So basically, he showed them enough to with notice of rejection 10/20/20, 11/20/20, 11/20/20, declaration due diligence. See, this shit just done died in the Oh my gosh, he was still filing this shit in February of this year. This nigga lame. He been fighting this case since 2019.
he still ain't
Oh,
get
he looked like he got the. He look like he got the.
still ain't get a penny. That's
Ain't
fucking
got
crazy.
shit. Look, I'm telling you, he renew this shit every year. Hold
That's
on.
crazy.
Look. See, I'm gonna scroll up to the top so y'all can see Marshall Daniels versus Michael Hoax. See, that's another problem. You ain't even get the man name right. They had to go in and put aliases. Hoax, Michael Nowak, aka Brother Polight. See, but look here, docket entries. February 2021, February 2021, February 2021. He do this shit in like February, but this shit is what 19, 20, 21, 22. 4 years old. Yeah, but the problem is, Lates, that they'll overlook the truth to go run after the lie. Oh, my bad. Let me change my avatar to something more appropriate.
That when that first was made, I was cracking the fuck up because most people get that joke. That was the name of that character in the show. Hey Arnold,
Mm-hmm.
that was Eugene.
Yo.
That shit was extra hilarious when I first saw that shit.
Now, I'm going to be very, very, very humble in this video. So, is Brother Polight rich? We about to find out. Do Brother Polight really got that bag? We about to find out. If anybody sees Brother Polight, if you run into
He got the SOS logo right there.
Yeah.
It's right there on
Told
the
you
top
this
of
is
the card.
old. He was there, yeah. When he jumped on the conscious community scene, that's what he jumped out with.
Yeah.
Call me on Instagram. Let me know so that I can tell Brother Polight I need my bag. I'm not gonna be specific about the amount, but I was awarded this amount.
This is the other reason that we couldn't get no information on Polight ass, because everybody was running to this nigga.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, everybody was running to this nigga.
I wasn't around for this shit.
Yeah. And then YK the Truth got into it, and Polight and everybody else.
God
and
damn.
then him and said he ran off with the bag on Sinetta.
Okay. From the total cost of punitive.
I need to find my fucking mouse. You said him and Sinetta ran off on the bag.
No, him and Seti ran off with Sinetta bag.
Oh yeah, when they had that issue about the contracts or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
Damages, attorney fees, and everything else. Like I said, I'm not going to give personal details, on this video for obvious reasons, but he don't got no mansion. He don't got none of that stuff he's talking about. All that stuff is rented. The boy was in a 2-bedroom apartment just like everybody else. So he's not.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, because Crypto Root said the same shit.
Uh-huh.
None of that. Do not let him cap. If you ask me how I know, okay? I know. I got the man served personally at his address, okay? So with that being said, he's a cap god. So all that flashy stuff.
Cap guy. Oh wow.
He talking about he don't got. And if
all that flashy, ooh, wow.
Let me see if I can pull this up on the California website.
Look who's in that position right now. All that flashy stuff.
Pot, meat, kettle.
All that flashy stuff.
Where is the case number on this daggone thing?
It seemed like he definitely turned into Polight. Because he did the same exact thing. Everything Polight did.
If he really got it, then give me my bread. It shouldn't be a problem. Now I'm gonna tell y'all not all, but some of the things I sued him for.
That's why. Hold on.
My parole officer.
That's why Pharaoh used to run around this bitch talking about I want my bag.
Yep. You ain't know that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's during the time. That's when he started saying that shit. I want my bag.
Officer was called a lot of times. Okay, I'm not gonna give the specific number. She was called a lot of times, not only by him, but people that he had called. Okay, the number's over 10.
Everybody was it's even over 20. Negro.
Okay, false claims was made to my parole officer, such as I showed basically inappropriate or nude pictures of his daughter at the time, who was 10. Okay, I believe she's 13 now.
How would he have gotten, I know, but how would he have gotten those nude pictures? Now I'm thinking about
No. This is when that lady called the police on him.
Who?
They called when him and Seti ran off with the bag on Sinetta.
Uh-huh.
The lady, what is her name? It wasn't Layla Wells. It's the other lady. Remember the lady they kept trying to say was a scammer and she was a federal informant and all this other kind of mess? That lady, he was supposed to go down there and debate her. And halfway down there, they called him and told him that they had called his parole officer. And him and said he was rushing right back upstate New York. Yeah, that lady, they was rushing. That's what he talking about, but he trying to say Polight did it. Polight didn't do that. That lady did that because he was slandering her ass.
Oh.
Supposedly.
So, they gave her a heads up on who he was.
No, they was already going back and forth.
No, I'm saying Sinetta called the lady and let her know that who Pharaoh was, and
they was already talking about each other. Because remember when he used to have that little projector and shit?
Yeah.
and he put up some stuff. He put up her case, but he said that she turned state's evidence, and that's how she got off. But she was a first time offender, so she got probation, which is what usually happens with first time offenders. She got probation. He was saying that she was an informant, so he wasn't supposed to be leaving from up there in Guilford or wherever. And he had went down there to New York, New York. He was going down to New York, New York, down to the Alhambra Ballroom to do the debate with that woman. And they called him and said that somebody had called his parole officer. He wasn't supposed to leave the city, so he had to run right back up there. That wasn't polite.
Oh shit.
The time his 10-year-old daughter, and I was basically trying to solicit her for prostitution. One, I never met him or his kids. Two, since I never met his daughter, it would be impossible for me to get an inappropriate picture of his daughter. And if I did get it, I would have had to gotten it from him, which means why would he himself has inappropriate pictures of his own daughter?
That's what I was trying to say. Now, when you look at it, how would he have gotten those fucking pictures?
That
Who took the pictures?
That nigga made shit up.
Or Polight took the pictures and sent them.
No, it wasn't no pictures. See, y'all be jumping to how could this be? No, the main part is it wasn't no pictures. Like I said, he conflating situations. It was a time where they was doing a tribute to Sebi. It was some Rasta dude with dreads, Polight, Sinetta, and some other people. And Sinetta came up on the panel, but he had these pictures of these women. Hey, Marcus Sachs, these long titted women. Now you talking about some iron titties? These shits really did drop down to the floor. But he had that up when he came up on the panel, and the roster dude went off on him because Lil Light was sitting in Polight lap. Unless he talking about no, she wouldn't have been 13 though. No, that would have been Lil Light. That wouldn't have been. Hold on one second. I think I can find it. I know I can find it actually, boy. Is it on the first one or the second one? I think it's on the first one. Oh, this is part 3. Hold on. You think this is some kind of joke thing? We're here for Sebi. Yeah, I remember. I will never forget that. He went dead. Oh, but keep going. I'm looking for my place for you in a second. Keep going, bro.
That's what I'm doing. I don't got my mouse. I got this thingy. This pad.
So he lied on me. He tried to slander me, basically like I was a pedophile. And he went to the extreme to even call my parole officer and lie on me. Now, this also put me in jeopardization of going back to jail, because police contact, as well as any new charges, is an automatic violation. Okay, so boom, we don't stop there. Had a woman press charges on me. Him and a bunch of other people who admitted it. I have the screenshots of them admitting it, so they can't say they didn't admit it. I got the one screenshot of the other dude who used to be a crackhead.
Hey, hold on, pause that. Marcus, what was that lady that he was going back and forth with, and they called his parole officer? The one that was making the Afrocentric cartoon. Do you remember her name? Because they was calling her all kind of informants because of that I think it was a bank robbery or some shit.
And one thing I'm noticing about this Pharaoh and the Pharaoh today is he always got this Pharaoh right here always got screenshots and evidence ready to show. But when
he started halfway legit, because the people he was going at, you had that. Remember, Polight was big.
No, I'm talking about comparing the evidence he be showing about them, and then he be talking that shit about his big mom and never got no fucking evidence.
I
You
don't
know
think he was doing all that by himself. I have a hunch Yogini or Golden them was helping him.
what?
Oh, let me
The
with them
screenshot.
PowerPoints and shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was copying and pasting.
No, I'm saying he might not have even been doing the copying and pasting part.
Name I got the screenshot of him saying yes, he conspired and he doesn't care. Okay. So that being said, Polight, him, and a bunch of other people I won't name right now had a woman press charges on me in
And he wouldn't
Baltimore. I went
name
to
him
trial for
because that lady had him in court. But you know who I'm talking about.
a year, had to drive down to trial, drive down to Baltimore for a year. I couldn't do no lectures, do no events or none of that. So when some of y'all be like, Pharaoh, why when
That
you
was
come in
his
here, when you
own
a
fault,
lot of
though.
times you didn't
That
see me
man
moving.
got up there with that projector. Yeah, it was Dr. Mayat. Thank you, that he dreaming. But he got up
I
there with
remember
that
her.
projector and called that woman everything but a child of God. Dr. Mayat still on YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I said. I
She
remember
was
her.
on TMZ. But he called that woman everything but a child of God, and she slapped a defamation lawsuit on him, if I ain't mistaken. Yogini made them. Camille helped, and Golden contributed a little bit.
Uh-huh.
She thought they'd do better as a prank channel, but then he started nutting up on her.
Because I was fighting cases that people was putting on me for fake. I had to go to trial for that. If I would have went to trial for that, not only would I had new charges in Baltimore and had to go to jail in Baltimore, which is a state that I'm not from, I would have also had to violate
how Polight
parole
filed charges on him in Baltimore when he don't even be in Baltimore.
Time. So if I would have violated for that charge, I would have had to do the 3 or 4 years
His
I had left on post.
At the time was Brooklyn.
Yeah, you did say he was from New York the other day. I ain't never know that.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, whatever new time I just got in Baltimore. So I would have been gone for probably like 4-5 years because people want to play games and call my PO and make things up and try to have women press charges on me for things that I didn't do.
They was trying to put that nigga under the roof.
He shouldn't have been slandering people. That was defamation of character, slander, all that. I tell you, he called that woman everything but a child of God.
Yeah, that'll happen.
There's
she hit
plenty
him
of
with
other
the
things.
full force of the law. He was calling her an informant.
Yeah, that is slander.
But then, see, that's how it goes. Somebody, I hit you with a rock, and you gonna turn around and say, "Y'all need to go with Chili. He's throwing rocks at me."
Yeah,
because you don't really want nobody to know that I beat your ass. See how it go?
Yeah.
And he already had beef with Polight, so let's add on to the beef. Let's make it better, dumbass.
Me out my money, which I still to this day have the receipt of the products that I bought off his card. Now you might say, Pharaoh, how did Polight scam you? Polight scammed me before, the same way he scammed everybody else before we was anybody, or I didn't know who he was. I was coming out of jail just like everybody else. Thought he had my best interest at hand, and he scammed me for $500. And so I have the receipt for that. I still have the debit card number that I used when I brought that, and I still have the actual.
Wait a minute. I didn't find what I was looking for, but I found something.
What you got?
Yeah, Dr. Maya with the Amin Ross squad. Thank you, D. Marcus. Peace and welcome. Polight Decoded Part 2. Rise of the Hotel Becky. And is the Black Tranny God.
Oh, that's you.
This is when they was fucking it up in the alley.
And know how to dazzle motherfuckers with his tongue that the people gonna automatically side to him. But Polight is fake. He's fake every fucking fiber, every bone in his body. He's a liar. The motherfucker is a good liar, y'all. He's a real good fucking liar.
Like looking little Becky, we pay, I got that bread. Oh my wife, or you owe me your dread.
Carefully.
Go ahead.
I haven't even shown the.
We deal with each other the way the white woman would deal with us.
Their responsibility level isn't the same as ours. It's not a question of responsibility. It's just a fundamental disrespect. Disrespect.
There we go.
Who that?
It's true that you have men getting breast cancer. Anyone reminiscent of what females get because they have men.
Damn, man, that got a hairline like Cleveland right there.
Oh yeah.
I
thought that was his like brother or something. I can't see.
Got that back in the lima bean days.
Cable Access, Channel 62 presents Men on Film.
That's the one. This one, the one with the leopard print on. Like y'all can't tell.
Yes, honey, we on our way downtown LA.
Yes, for an event.
Mm-hmm.
This is who he's fucking it up in the alley with.
Starfish style.
Oh shit.
Love you guys.
Like, look, we literally found her page. She had a YouTube channel. I don't know if he still got it, but he was talking about how he caught HIV and this, that, and the other.
Oh shit. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
No, he knew he was talking about y'all.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm on the phone with Brother Polight.
Don't tell me I fuck with no tranny, nigga.
No. I just called it like it is, fam. I didn't say you fuck with no tranny. I said that you were seen with a tranny. I didn't.
Come on, don't do that, bro.
Now look.
Had him on.
What's the
Turn up.
how you don't do that, bro? What do you mean? That is clearly you.
I would never be on. I never get caught slipping like that. That's just me. I'm in my own world, fucking with sis, man. She my little model boo, actress boo. She doing her thing. I'm chilling with her the whole night. That's what I'm doing. My man got the fucking slingshot. His ass is the one that got to fucking pay attention more because I'm in the I-8.
And then look,
so that whole energy, he should have.
My man got the slingshot. No, he had the fucking slingshot. He was driving the slingshot, and Yada or Inky, I think it was Yada, was driving the rolls. But he tried to throw Yada under the bus, and that was right around when him and Yada went shopping in Atlanta. And Yada wasn't seen with him ever again after that.
That's
fucking moved them out of that motherfucker. But he himself probably didn't even know what the fuck going on either.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Have you ever seen that gif of that? It's a tranny in a red dress, like kind of doing that, but faster and going down the highway. I believe that's him. That's either him or Candy.
Yeah. So did you just met Polight that day?
Yes, I did.
And being an actress,
going to like network with people. So I just wanted.
They did interview the transsexual.
He was better off saying he ain't know.
No, he said he came with that girl. But
I know,
they
but
was all out there fucking it up in the alley outside of a gay club. So hey,
that's what I'm saying. But he was better off saying that he didn't know that the transformer was a transformer.
Remy, look at that picture right there.
Why would you say? Why
Ray
would you?
Charles could see that shit.
I know. I'm just saying his excuse was stupid. He said he wasn't there, or he said, he
No,
acted as
he
if he
said that
wasn't.
the transsexual came with that shit. Hey, Nick, Bubba.
Uh,
That's what he said. But this is the transsexual talking now.
Wanted to know what he's about, he's a good connection to have. So, we just hung out the rest of the night with him and some other people. And it was a good night.
Okay, no doubt. So
show was what?
That was the female talking, and then the transsexual the show was.
Welcome to my stratosphere. Make a move. What you wanna do? I ain't got no time for no looky-loo, boo. It's some strategies up in here. Let me make one thing clear. Make a move. What you wanna do? I ain't got no time for no looky-loo, boo.
Oh shit.
Look at these Asian ass niggas always throwing in your face how they make it cheese niggas. Bloodsuckers of the hood, vampires. Blade told me put a stake in these niggas. Pledge allegiance to the paper cocaine, cause fame, gold chains, chinchilla. Them real mogul ass niggas all dick in the booty, real homo ass niggas. I ain't feeling you, nigga. That European mind frame killing you niggas. Yeah, right, they some government tools. Yeah, these niggas getting used, but these niggas ain't fools. Took the cracker oath so they follow their rules. Get a couple dollars, now you feel you can't lose. Hope you deal lifelong, hope you never get all and make all the right songs. Cause when it get took from a nigga, the whole hood gonna be like, look at these niggas. Look at these homosexual agenda pushing ass, dry snitching ass, EDM faggot ass niggas. Bitch, our babies is seeing this, don't you know that? And y'all gonna still try to give them a pass? Fuck out of here.
My dark winged ghost. I'm the terror that flaps in the night.
Child. A mess, baby, a mess. Yes. Yes. A mess. A mess.
Lord.
Baby.
You looking bad, brother, Polight. You looking real bad right now, bro. Wow.
Is that Hebrews in the hood? Oh, Lord. He would pop up in this shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. Our history, it ain't no mystery. Just listen and you'll understand and show you what they cannot hide.
Okay, so we got past Eugene. Okay, so York, and then so yeah, we can go ahead and let that play.
It ain't no mystery. Just listen and you'll
You were fucking that straw.
Oh no, Shaka.
You ain't know about Shaka in the straw?
Yeah, I remember this. The boy from the Hebrews said something about this shit.
Men in that room know what I'm talking about. Especially you men who can't control yourself.
The Jerry Curl of Jerry.
That's somebody you should lay up with.
The slickety of slickety.
They got diseases out there that will kill you dead.
He got a perm with a perm. His perm got a perm.
You don't know who she laid up with. This ain't the same woman you've been knowing for 7 years. You taking chances.
That nigga perm got a perm.
But she don't know if the guy she was laying up with was a homosexual 6 years ago and became a man because he saw the right movie. You don't know.
He think it's hotel.
And this is what you're left out there to marry.
Looks like
and I go to the women also. You don't know which one of those guys was a homosexual 6 years ago, and now an AIDS
lock on the side
of
Shaka's head. He says it means one thing, but in reality, that's what boys wore till they reached manhood in Egypt.
Oh, you was a closet princess 6 years ago. Now all of a sudden,
wait, what is this right here?
You don't know if he got AIDS living inside his system.
Audio clip of York, Sodom misinterpreted. And York was a big old hypocrite too, because yeah.
Do you? Do you know? Only people you can count on are the people that you've been laying up with for 6 years.
Hello, my name is Funky Angel. I'm a
That's
transgender
her.
recording artist. And today I'm
That's
going to be
the
talking
girl?
about how I got HIV.
That's the transsexual.
So I caught HIV back in 2014. And
Ooh.
I recently just released a video called I Am Not a Label, which you can check out on my YouTube channel. And it's talking about, you know, some of the struggles I went through being a transgender woman. And I'm showing things from the reenactment and everything, you know, about such a difficult time in my life. So I caught HIV from a down low guy.
I went to like 4 hospitals, and the hospitals was telling me that I had AIDS, but they didn't know what it was. None of them knew what was the problem.
A down low guy. The lady pulled me into the room and she said, "You are positive." And oh my God, y'all, that was probably one of the most terrifying moments of my life.
Wait, we're not just gonna skip past that.
He fucked up.
Go
That ain't
back.
the full clip. I ain't going back. That is not the full clip. I can tell you exactly what that nigga said. He went to the doctor and they said he had AIDS, but they ain't know what it was. They sent him to some other doctors. Then he went to an AIDS specialist. The AIDS specialist told him he did not have AIDS. He had lupus. Circa 2019 in Atlanta at some random ass hotel before an event.
All right.
Don't even fall down that rabbit hole. Unless we got some papers. There go irritated Genie. Dang, that back when he was still looking like a human being. Yeah. Irritated Genie was out. You came in after the irritated Genie wave. Hey, Storm.
Yeah.
This is definitely a case that needs to be open.
Look, I talked to Sinetta in his face about this. That's that video I was telling y'all about when he came over there and we was questioning him about York and stuff. But I told him, the way you talk, you set yourself up to be clown later. Because he could have told that story in a totally different way and it would have been fine. But the way he came out with it, they was able to clip that shit and say he had AIDS.
It needs to be
Now,
open for
whether he got AIDS and lupus, I don't know. But yeah, let's keep it going.
all the public to see. For all
this is Bambaataa at Tamaray. You see the pyramid behind him?
Yeah.
He's at Tamaray. Back before York got arrested, or right after York got arrested.
Wait.
This is after York got arrested.
View all the public.
Say what?
How we get here?
It's the same video.
Oh, I was gonna say.
The title of the video is "The Black Tranny God."
Oh.
It's mostly Polight, but it's clips of other people interspersed in here to prove the point.
To get an understanding, so we could get the right knowledge, the right wisdom, and the right understanding of what has happened to our brother, Dr. Malachi Z. York. And if this can happen to him, just imagine what can happen to you.
Let's say he molested
Ooh,
1,000
shit.
children. Factually.
That hairline.
Genetic evidence and everything. Things that we don't deny.
That flow was not the way to go.
Wow, okay, true. If someone was to ask me, would you still worship him as your most high, acknowledge him as your most high God? I would have to.
Now, mind you, he's talking to York's victim right there. That's Tariq Noel, one of the child victims of Malachi Z. York. And he just told him he don't care if York molested 1,000 children with DNA evidence, he would still call him his God.
That sounds like some crazy sneaky shit.
No, that was Crypto Roots. He stole money from.
That was the first red flag.
It's red flags flying around Polight since the day he stepped on the scene.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
I remember that.
Why you don't like Brother Polight?
Why I don't like Brother Polight? For one, because of that interview that he did.
Have you never met him before?
The interview that he did with that victim of Dr. York, I don't like the way he handled him. Number one.
That's Tariq
Number
Noel.
two, because the interview,
Noel
like the
is
video
living.
that I put
Hey,
on my YouTube page, I didn't put that together. Somebody else did. I just put it up there. They said, please share. So I shared it. And when I analyzed how he moved, how you robbing people in the hood in our community, and then you talking about us like we dirt, like we trash.
Fuck the ghetto. Fuck the hood and fuck the animals that live in that motherfucker.
Like how you sit up there and you make a pedophile. You praise and honor a pedophile.
Speaking on Brother Polight, though my name that I often go by is Nisut Amunre Senatumre, which is my preference. I'd rather be called Nisut Amunre Senatumre. You know, the master teacher, Reverend Dr. Malachi Kobina York, gave me the name, as well as name my family, name my daughter since birth. He's my spiritual master and guide. He's my father. You understand? He's my God. He's my deity, however y'all want to call it. He's the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing today.
And then you made a video. You interviewed a victim, and then you tried to mold him down. Now, everywhere else, this video was taken down. It's just so happened to still be on my page now.
It's up on Sinetta channel still. That video ain't never been taken down. That channel is still up on Sinetta channel. The whole
I
joint.
remember seeing that joint too.
He just got it buried on one of them back channels. It's still up.
Be like, whoa, look how he going in on a
One more lie on Hassan's tally.
victim. And then you never met Dr. York, but you going at him like that. Why you don't interview me like that? Interview me like that, and I guarantee and I guarantee you, interview me like that, and I guarantee you can have 20 of your soldiers. It's gonna take that, because if he would have did that to me, it would have, like, you're not gonna do that. You playing with my pain. You playing with that man's pain. That's why I don't like Polight.
What did he say though? What did he say? What do you remember?
I mean, it's the way he handled it. He tried to make him out to be a liar.
He can't even remember what he said.
Dr. York, real son, made it clear. Ask Polight.
Brother Polight, have you ever met my father personally?
Do you ever met my father? No. So how could you take up for somebody you don't even know?
Shame. Shame. Shame.
He never met him. The closest he got was standing outside the prison because he couldn't get access. He went with York's brother, and York's brother went in.
The first time I encountered the Kemetic culture was not through a book, class, or television. The first time I encountered Egypt was when I went on a trip to Georgia. The land was called Tamaray, and I saw something that would register in my consciousness and resonate with my soul that would change me for a lifetime. This land was beautiful, and so was the ceremonies. When I went back home, I changed the way that I ate and the way that I thought. I had to bring my wife out to this beautiful abode, where our people were living in a state of peace. My wife came to Tamaray on my next trip, and she too was greatly impacted. She changed her hair, her diet, and her mentality. Our experience on this land strengthened our relationship in ways that we would never imagine. In time, she would become a leader in this community, thereby inheriting a great responsibility that would mold and fashion her as the ideal wife. Well-learned, beautiful, and intelligent, open-minded, and committed to a relationship. She would become a leader in this community. 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 She would become a leader in this community.
Oh, hell no.
Aswad Myth. In our language, that means the Black Pyramid.
Yeah, he used to call himself True Light, Amun Ray, Set Time Tomb Ray.
And accused of being pedophiles for over 40 years. Dr. York was being called a pedophile when I was a kid, when I was a baby. He was being called a pedophile in Brooklyn. These stories ain't just starting in the 2000s. He been being called a pedophile before the.
Oh shit! That's why he ran from New York and went to Georgia. Hey, Adrian.
Adrian, what's up?
But keep going with the other one. This is about the end of this one, and it's nothing else pertinent to fucking it up in the alley. Look like it's just a clip. So go ahead and go do that one, and I'm gonna look for the other one I was looking for.
All right.
Transaction email from when I brought his stuff. And so I'm not capping or making none of this up. This has been all legally proven in court already. I'm not making none of this up. So I don't have to even go that hard to prove myself when I just won in court. Polight has done plenty of things to me. Okay? Trying to get me locked up, sabotaging my name, trying to say I'm a pedophile, trying to say I'm pressing charges on them, lying, saying I'm threatening them, all kind of things, right? So I've been locked in a court battle, all of these years, okay? And I finally won. For people who feel like there's nothing you can do, there's something you can definitely do. Hit them pockets. Hit his pockets, okay? You might can't catch him physically, but you can hit them pockets.
You might can't catch him physically, but you can hit them pockets. He was giving niggas tips and everything. That nigga was super mad about that.
What a tangle web we weave. We have a few things to cover today because I want to teach people how you deal with male stalkers. I want to make this very clear to the young man that look, just because somebody has exposed you or said that they've been dealing with you sexually or in a relationship with you in an intimate fashion, just because they're transsexual, if that's what you got going on in your world, then you should come to terms with your sexuality and stop all of this filibustering and ad hominems and personal attacks on different people's lives. A transsexual came out against you and said that you're in a relationship with them. Why on earth?
They both put throwing the finger at each other for this shit.
Would you turn around and disrespect?
He was fucking it up in the alley, and she was and he had a transsexual come out and say, point the finger at him.
Looks like they know every Blue Oyster Bar in all 50 states.
And all 50.
Yeah, see, Pharaoh was mixing a little bit of truth with a lot of lie. And hold on, right here.
Translation.
Let me pull it back. This is like only a minute or so.
Hey, can you kick blackness? Can you kick that person?
Yeah, I don't know who keeps doing that.
And see the baby up there.
Is there any way you can kick him?
Yeah, I got him.
Yo, you kicking who?
Hey, Jayla.
That's you,
The
Sonetta?
person that keep flashing.
I think that's Sonetta, man. Sonetta, is that you?
It's what you're coming with, blood. I come better than that, man. You're supposed to be a pillar. Can't you see the little girls there on Polight's lap and you're there showing scantily clad pictures, man? Pick up, man. You're supposed to be a pillar of the community. Use your voice for right, blood. Don't use it to just throw bats around, blood.
Brother, those are your sisters, brother.
And if they was my sisters, I would kill you for that.
Why are you ashamed of your sisters?
If they was my sisters, I would kill you for that. Because you're idolizing bodies rather than, and you're taking it away from the thing. You're distracting from the conversation. The conversation is Dr. Zebi here, blood, and you're taking it to some joke thing. This ain't no joke thing.
Calm down, brother. You're getting emotional.
Calm down and shut up, blood. Like you're on some joke thing.
Nigga, shut up, nigga.
To the thing.
Shut up, nigga. Stop acting like a nigga.
You're the only nigga in here, blood. I'm a king. You're the only nigga. You idiot.
Shut your ass up, nigga. Stop acting like a
you
nigga.
shut up, man. You're making yourself
daughter
like
right
a
there.
dickhead.
Shut your stupid ass up. You sound like a nigga.
Yeah.
And that's why you can't go nowhere.
Shut your nigga ass up, man.
Prioritize your words and prioritize what you say. As I said,
your nigga ass up, man. You sound like a nigga. Shut your ass up.
Use your voice.
You hate your woman.
To utilize and energize the
woman,
people.
man.
Don't use it to Waste time. Right now, you're drawing.
That's all you can say. You sound like a nigga.
Brother, hold on. Let's get back calm because we don't want to do that kind of energy.
You talking about when he had that, when that white girl had him in the headlock,
do,
that blonde chicken blue?
It's not allowing me to mute. Your joint.
Who, me?
All right, your joint is mute now.
No,
too.
Adrian.
Good. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to close out on a good note because I don't want to have to build up the positive energy again.
And see, he taking that, and the when the daughter ran off. You eating again?
I didn't eat that much last
Uh-huh. And that stuff that was going on with his then girlfriend and her daughter, and trying to mix it up and throw it at Polight. Oh, and that stuff with Dr. Mayad, all that.
My children, after transsexual, expose you. You deal with that situation, but what does my children have to do with any of that? I don't get it.
The one with the blue, yeah, she put him in the
Transsexual
head.
says they was in a relationship with you, and the video is all over the place. And then you contact me. And you reach out and put my name in the video again. I know it's for clout purposes. I know it's for views, because when you put my name in the video, you're going to get more views. It beats the hell out of those 6,000 views and 3,000 view videos you just was doing. Your shit is tanking. You need enough controversy to build it back up. This guy is infatuated with coming up with pedophilia schemes and ideas surrounding my family, and it's very disrespectful. But he's not a respectful person, so I'm not asking him to give any respect. I do understand what he said.
I noticed that he keep looking around. You can't even look straight in the camera, nigga. You lying your ass off.
Oh, that nigga watching his surroundings because folk was after him even then.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
the
He was
allegations, he's not talking about the one that was sitting in the lap. He talking
He
about
talking
that
about-
girlfriend daughter.
No, we're talking about the
And
pictures
then
that he claimed that he sent.
He trying to say that's Ren and Ted. See, not Lil Light, the girl that wasn't his daughter, but he was saying that was his daughter. That's the one Pharaoh was talking about, because this is the time where it came back up that they had disappeared and shit, and it was supposed to be another baby. It was another baby. His girlfriend was pregnant, but something happened while she was pregnant, and they went to the police. But then she dropped it, and she took the kids and left. And see, this is around the time that she was supposed to be giving birth, or right after. And they covered all that up by saying that it was a home birth and she lost the baby.
Oh, shit.
Attempting to do, because he would like me to put his name in the video so he can leverage that and keep it going. I've never been so mad at another man that I wanted to give my opinion on how pretty his minor is. It's something to be said about a grown man who's going after a 13-year-old. What has a 13-year-old done to
Well,
you?
maybe he was
Because
talking
people have
about
reached
Lil
out to
Light.
my daughter. And they have reached out talking
Well,
about what
Now,
they're
you
going
know
to do.
how I know
It's
that's a
weird.
lie?
Crazy.
The only social media Lil Light has is that Instagram account, and it's locked, and it's been locked for years. So unless he giving out his child phone number, nobody has a way to contact her. Unless he told her to allow them onto her private Instagram page, nobody had a way to contact her. He trying to say it's this daughter, but everybody talk about the other daughter at the time. See, and this is when Lil Light ran off, supposedly.
However, this situation is
This is around the time when she had supposedly ran off his daughter now.
however the situation is sick. Like, if he's lying about it, it's sick. If he really did it, it's sick.
Look, here go the thing with them. They forever lying. So even when it would behoove them to tell the truth, they still lie. It's like second nature to them. A lie will slip past their lips before the truth will.
Yeah, that's crazy.
To her sexually. I got the names. I'm going to reveal the names too of these people on Instagram. We got people who put young Pharaoh name there in light of his video because he has people just as sick as him. People have done this today, made threats on behalf of this brother and included my children. And they're piggybacking off of the sexual themes of his video. So that's going to be dealt with properly. Am I saying that he told these people to do it? I know when he does his videos, he said, send Polight this message or hashtag him this, that, and third. I know that's popular in what he does, but I can't tell you that he sent these people there, but I certainly know he incited this because in light of his video, asking why am I picking up my 16-year-old from dance class and intimating that something sexual is going on.
That's
Let
the
me
one that
explain
ran off.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yes, Wrigley, the ugly fish. Ain't that what they call it? So every time somebody eating, don't
this
mean
guy.
you get some.
Just
Greedy
because
ass.
I refer to my daughter as such. She's my non-biological daughter, but I shouldn't have to go out my way to tell people she's my non-biological daughter. But let me explain this for the immature.
Jaded.
When two adults get together and they have children from other relationships.
I just find it funny that he's saying
This is the child that
this now that we're like in the future.
Time's winding down.
Just listen to how sick this is, like, because what he got going on right now and the things he's saying in this video is sick.
Knowing he a whole pervert. Yeah, he's still facing charges. Court February the 8th.
Do you expect me as a man to say, well, that's your child, these are my children, and to treat that woman's child as separate and different from my children? Or should I embrace all children as my children, especially if the reception is there?
This is the same daughter that he had crypto roots sending money to and taking her to Uber, paying for her Ubers and Starbucks and her yoga classes. This the same one he talking about right there.
He was grooming her.
He had been past grooming at that point because the mama was gone.
Allegedly.
No, she was gone.
And then she ran away, right? And then
she took her children, all three of them, and left. But somebody didn't want to stay gone, so they came back.
This particular scenario, the reception is there. I don't tell people's children to call me dad. But if they do, and that feeling is mutual especially, I shall receive. And what I won't do is make a distinction amongst
the
children
same man
of
that
the
said
same
he'll splash
household.
anywhere.
So just
he said, I shall receive.
Just the way he put the words together just sounds increasingly nasty.
Yeah, just listening to him just sounds so sick right now. If you could see my face.
I mean, legitly, he said that he'll splash on anything. The other day, like a week ago.
I did watch that video while I was at work.
Hey, Marquise.
Marquise, what's up, bro?
that's because I pick up my then 16-year-old daughter
and then
from dance class.
when you see them together, that's not a father-daughter relationship.
Mm-hmm.
The way they interact with each other. I mean, and he act like she was a child. No, she was an adolescent when him and the mama got together. They wasn't together for that long.
For him,
I'm not just speaking on something I heard. I'm speaking on something I know. I can't say much because there is an active court case going on, and I don't know who testifying for what reasons. But I could tell you that.
She's not my biological child, but we live in the same house, and I am the father figure of that house. That doesn't mean something sexual has to be
But
taking place because she's
the
16.
stepdaddy and the mama gone?
Mm.
The mama done left you, took the kid that is biologically yours, but she done came back. How?
So at the time of this video, the mom is gone.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's what I'm saying. She was gone and he was acting like she was still there because the girl was there. But she had already left.
And this when he made
Packed
the
them
fake
children
video.
up.
He made the fake video asking people to find her.
No, that was his daughter, Lil Light, that was missing. She wasn't really missing. She had walked off or some shit, but they found her the same day.
Okay.
And I'm picking up a young lady that lives in my house that I'm raising from the time she's 5, 6 years old.
Like I said, remember when Crypto Roots was talking about he was buying Starbucks and taking the girl, paying for the girl Ubers and stuff, and he was wondering what that had to do with his trust fund and his money. That's the one Polight talking about. The one that was getting all that done.
Oh wow.
You need help. Now, I'm not mangling his
Adrian,
words.
she didn't.
You can watch his
She
video
packed-
and you
Look,
can see
hold
him
on, pause
saying,
that.
why are you picking up a 16-year-old? Why are you letting her call you?
She left him. She had just had a baby. She left him and took all 3 of her children with her, the newborn and her 2 teenage daughters. One of the teenage daughters decided that she was going to go back. She ran away and went back with him.
Didn't he make her his wife or something later on?
No, that's Riot you thinking about. This one he still says is his daughter, but she just turned like 22, I think 22 or 23, something like that. But no, see, they try to put the timeline, they try to muddy the timeline. See, she had went to the police, but I guess she didn't follow through. So the ball was dropped somewhere in that process. So she took the kids and left. She went all the way cross country. I'm not going to tell y'all where. She went all the way cross country and the girl ran back. Probably facilitated by her groomer. But you know, at that age, it's only so much you can do. When she was legal enough to leave and they couldn't make her go back, she ran to his ass.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Dad, why
you
you
can
calling
still
her your
catch her with
daughter?
him sometimes.
Why you picking her up from dance class, huh? Why you picking up girls that's not your daughter from dance class? And this guy has an obsession with me identifying a child that I raised as my daughter. And he's constantly doing this every year. Calling me a fraud for saying she's my daughter because she's not my biological child. I will never refer to her as my non-biological
Remember they
child,
say Pop
except for
that Eugene got jacked up in front of the bookstore?
Yeah, by one of the dads.
That's the dad, that's the daughter of the dad that jacked him up.
Okay.
this particular instance. Because the sad
Take
thing
her
is,
out.
you got people that's inboxing me, complaining on his
Yeah,
behalf.
Crypto Roots was in
Stop acting
Mexico
like
and
that's
had
your
an
real
asthma
daughter.
attack and passed.
He said he got people coming to him complaining that that's not your daughter. So Pharaoh had his minions go over there.
Basically, they
And
was
he doing that shit
harassing
in
him
my
for
comments section.
anything. They was harassing him for anything at the time. Pharaoh said do it. They was gonna run and do it.
Yep. They be in my comment
He
section, so
ain't
I
got no
can't
money to
imagine
do
what he's
that,
doing
Storm.
with Golden Beauty.
The difference between Russell Simmons and Polight is that he actually got the money. And it don't matter what part of the world Tyler K run to, her bank account still getting garnished. She is still a U.S. citizen, honey. She can't get out them charges and that restitution by fleeing the country.
Russell
She
got the
tried
fucking
it though.
passport.
Tasha K ain't got that long money like that. Polight ain't got no money.
Yeah, ain't that
Girl,
like
he
come
as
in.
soon as he get that $2,000 from that credit restoration microwave he's selling, he gonna spend that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I see
Yeah,
there's a
that's
lot of
what he did
weirdos
to
out there.
Pharaoh. He spent his money and didn't give him the papers that he said he was gonna give him that wouldn't have did him no good anyway.
And to intimate that
Because
something
that's
sex
what
was
he
taking
wanted.
place
He wanted them papers, and he wanted Polight to clear his criminal record.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
because a man is picking up a 16-year-old child that
Yeah,
he's
it
raised since
is,
5,
Grizzly.
going on 6.
Why is he so focused on that? I want to hear him talk about
Because he's repeating what Pharaoh was saying in the video. This is the shit Pharaoh was spouting on IG. He took it way too far. Like I
that.
talk
Oh yeah, I
about these
saw
shit
that. I
all
got that
day.
video. I got that video.
Now you turn around. Now you want to fight for
Yeah, right,
$5,000.
chilling.
Let me explain something to you. Because he knows he's BSing. And he knows what the response is going to be straight out the gate. We're going to talk about me having a kickboxing match for $5,000. When we look at your greatest views, you get your greatest views from being disrespectful, antagonizing, controversial, and giving no regard to other people's families or their wealth or their care. If you know,
That is true, and I was saying that shit. They was like, he woke me up. He woke me up. His biggest fucking videos is him tripping.
Mm-hmm.
None of his biggest videos have anything to do with enlightenment or waking people up. All his biggest videos are controversial.
you celebrating the fact that Farrakhan got cancer. I may disagree with Farrakhan about few things. And for the few things I disagree with him about, that doesn't warrant me to celebrate this man's cancer. I see your views dwindling. I understand that. I see them skyrocketing when you talk about me. I understand it. And as I told everybody, if he did one, you know he's coming with several. Because he never complete his thoughts in one. Because like an effeminate man, if he see you say anything, he gotta respond. If someone says something, he gotta have the last word until he feel satisfied that he did what he did. When I know I cooked you, I stop and I don't talk about you no more. So when I did my YouTube preliminary debate with you, when I did that, that was it. You know, you can't stand next to me and teach at the same time and say that you disagree with me and think you coming out unscathed, unsinged. You know. So you come up with all this craziness and chaos after we do our preliminary. Yo, move on with your life.
Yeah, chilling.
You
I
know.
remember that shit.
Hold on, I'm on the other tab. What did he say?
Oh, he said that this remind me of that dumbass from Cincinnati that was standing up for his right because he got them papers. You talk about that dumbass that him and his half his family, him and his sisters and shit. All they asses in jail for trying to steal property, commercial property at that.
I done forgot more things you ever learned. And the crazy shit about it is I don't be forgetting stuff. You offering me $5,000 to fight you, a man that is disrespect my wives and my children. But there's limits when I put hands on you. There's limits.
He's old. Oh, you know what that means.
I told you
You
this
know what that
6 years old.
That nigga said it's beyond fighting, nigga.
I ain't know Farrakhan had cancer.
I ain't know that
sad
shit
to
either.
hear.
I ain't know that shit either. This video old, so he beat the shit out of it. And them Muslims, they got a strict diet. Like, how the fuck they? Oh, whatever.
Anybody can get cancer.
Yeah, that's why I said yeah, whatever.
Food.
Yeah, I know.
On what I'm gonna do to the man that's disrespecting my 13-year-old. $5,000 for me to do what? I'm also insulted by that. We gotta talk. And let's get into economics now. We gotta have a conversation. What the hell can you pay me $5,000 to do? Yo, if you say that like you talking about a lot of bread for people to break skin in a contact sport. If you out there getting paid $5,000, 10, 20, I know you ain't getting paid no 20 G's, but if you out there really, if you really out there getting punched in your head and kicked in your face by white folks, but especially for
You know what?
You're
If
crazy.
you type
Yo,
a
I
lie
can't
don't
knock. You
tell
go
it,
out there, you
a lie don't care who tell it in the search engine, Polite face will pop up.
do what you can for your bread to feed your family. That I'm not gonna knock that. But you should be smart enough to find something else to do for a living. And don't tell me somebody who prides
You
himself
know
in
what
being
happens
smart
if it's
that
too
you
much
just out there getting
acid in
kicked
your
in your head
body?
for
You
fun.
get
You
shit
doing that
like
shit for money.
stomach ulcers.
You think he was out there? I don't think. No. Well, who was paying young Pharaoh
Your
to fight?
pH balance go off and shit. You can sit up there and listen to that mess if you want to. You sitting up there talking about the food that was made up out of nothing. No, it was made by crossbreeding plants. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Two plants. The plants need love too. Okay.
And I know you're doing it for pennies of a dollar. Because in the real world,
all grafting
there's a
and
low
shit.
pay when you just start boxing.
Yeah.
Let alone kickboxing.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
You know what? I didn't believe. I could not believe that Eugene had the nerve to say Meta World Peace name out his mouth this year, knowing good and damn well if Meta World Peace see him, he gonna beat that ass because he stole Meta World Peace money.
So I know you stress. As smart as you say you are, you out there getting kicked in your head for a few pennies on a dollar. And then you expecting other people to get
And that white boy kicked him hard.
kicked in their head for a few pennies on a dollar. Yo, listen.
Right, chilling.
I like how he
That
slid
nigga
out
in
of that
jail
town.
chilling. That's what happened to him. He in jail for a very long time.
I like how he slid out of that challenge though.
Why they finna fight nobody? They damn near pissed on himself when old boy had him hemmed up against the wall.
Let me explain something to you. I'm gonna tell y'all why it don't make sense to me. I already expressed you can't disrespect a man's family and then turn around and say, let's have a fight where there's restrictions and a referee, but they can tell you you can't do this and you can't do that to the person who's been disrespecting.
He just joined the conscious
Baby girl,
community to get a bag.
That makes no sense. That makes no sense. Because one, I don't hate the brother. And two, can't no man pay me $5,000 to get into no fight if I don't get $5,000 just to speak. You know what I get to speak for 8 hours? I get over $20,000 an hour to speak. And see, I don't gotta play game. See, these guys mistake me because I see when this guy and the other light-skinned cat when they do they events, I could see the floor and I could see the empty chairs.
Damn. So he basically saying nobody came to him and said his shit.
Oh, you talking about Root? He's still around here harassing anybody that say the word more too many times. Say more 3 times and Root gonna pop out. Don't you talk about the Moors? It all begins with the mother. No, I thought you was talking about dude that oh wait, I still got that goddamn one though. Remember that one note he shared to all of us? Oh my gosh.
And cats do it. Cats will go to Albany and do something in their hometown.
On my Instagram.
As a grown man, you shouldn't be publishing videos talking about how pretty you think my child is or not. This, that, and the third. That's disrespectful, and it's very spooky in my world. And by spooky, I mean it makes me feel very uncomfortable that a grown man is comfortable doing that, and that even adults may even celebrate that and encourage that behavior. No grown man should be issuing any of his opinions about how a 13-year-old child looks. Why are you generating opinions about how a 13-year-old looks in the first place? You should stay away from that. You should stay away from that.
They used to talk about Lil Light like a dog.
You need
but
to
he ain't talking about Lil Light.
All right, y'all, we in the building. Let's go. I got something to say because apparently
I understand that Eugene is a scammer, but his children are not, and they are minors. He got 2 now, so I can say that. Well, he got 3 technically, but that other one I ain't never seen him. He dang, I lost my train of thought.
niggas is still playing with me out here like I'm sweet or something. So we're gonna get right into it. As I was just saying on my Instagram before I was rudely interrupted by probably him, okay? Let me go in real quick. The nigga Polight love trolling me. The nigga been trolling me for 3 years, okay? And I'ma prove it. The nigga been spreading rumors about me for over 3 years. I'ma play you a video this nigga made over 2 years ago, spreading rumors. Okay, this is what the nigga do.
Boom.
So now here this nigga go trolling me again. But then when I respond to the nigga, he start acting like I'm starting with him. So now I'm finna finish this nigga once and for all.
Cause you wasn't talking about him.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Eugene, one thing Eugene don't do is, and it was in response to Pharaoh.
I can't see the post. The words too little.
On Facebook trying to be cute.
What year
and the
is
nigga
this?
talking about
That page still up. Look at the video. It's down there.
I can't see the words. You ain't just hear me?
On the video itself, Remy, down below the content creator name.
This House of Free Will TV. This was 2 years ago.
Keep going.
What do you want me? What are you trying to get me to find?
You just told it to me, the date, Remy.
Yeah, just say 2 years ago. I don't see no.
Yeah, I said I'd find it. It's on his. Huh?
Would you got go into like details or something like that?
No, that page is still up.
Oh yeah. The page is still up.
Thank you, Jaded. Go ahead and scroll back up and continue.
About I'm his male stalker, and I got exposed for being with a tranny. Now we all know that this is not true, okay? But I just want to.
According to that tranny, it is.
Rumors been going around for years and years.
According to that tranny, it is.
Show y'all why I'm going in on this nigga. So when I go in on a nigga, he don't get to cry wolf. That is all this nigga does is slander. And so it's funny how magically when all of this shit come out about Polight recently, some random ass nobody nigga on the internet allegedly exposed me talking about he heard I was with a tranny. And then Polight somehow magically get hold of the story and he's circulating. This is what Polight does, man. Polight got about 10 or 15 niggas that he has trolled me. And then he act like he don't know them, but he be circulating the story. But before I go in on Polight, I'm going to show y'all slander. And then I'm going to show you Polight actually with the tranny. And I'm going to show y'all what Polight, one of his wives admitting that she was 16 or 17 when she started talking to him and he was 30 something. And I'm going to play a video.
Hold on. You know what they said about Nature Boy, right?
What?
About that transsexual he had up there.
Oh yeah, he showed her.
Not that. Excuse me. Not that part. Not that part. They said. This was recent. Somebody went and found him. Asked some questions and somebody did a tell-all. He was trying to get the trans teach the girls how to please him.
Oh shit.
He's nasty. But continue.
So a Polight right-hand man.
When you talk about me, stop being nasty.com.
Saying that his older
nasty.org, stop being nasty.net, stop being nasty.uk.
Daughter is not really his daughter. They said his older daughter ran away with him when she was 16
because she fell in love with him, and her mother was trying to get her away from Polight. So while Polight's sitting here trying to spread rumors, talking about I was with a tranny, nigga, let's talk about how you really was with a tranny in its own video. Let's talk about how you really was.
What'd you say?
I say, but what does that have to do with 16-year-old? He's
He
saying
just
it like
said-
a 16-year-old. He can't stay on topic, is what I'm trying to say.
I know. He said
cannot
the 16-year-old ran away to be with her, and her mother was trying to.
But he went from the tranny to her back to the transsexual. Tranny's not the word we're supposed to use. It's hard when the terms change every year.
Yeah, they change every day.
Underage women that you should not be around. Let's talk about how you've been lying to the world, talking about your oldest daughter is your daughter, and she's not. She's a 16-year-old that ran away from you, and you harbored a minor, and according to your motherfucking right-hand man, he was insinuating that y'all was fucking around. This video right here is from years ago. He deleted it, but I still got it. And Minister Inky bitch ass was on this video. See? Now, I'm not going to...
Ooh.
He always claiming somebody made a video and they deleted it.
Ooh. And he got Inky. He said something about Stinky Inky.
It's
play the whole
video because him and Inky. Polight got 3 channels on YouTube. On YouTube alone. He got videos that go back to like 2012. Just like Nature Boy. The only ones that can't keep a channel is Young Sparrow now, because what Sparrow do.
Mm-hmm.
The only way he can get attention is spazzing out on somebody.
Want some change, but I'm gonna just show you 3 different times Polight slandered me, so y'all can see where I'm coming from and why I'm so mad. The nigga has been trolling me and slandering me for damn near 3 years, going on 4, and then every time I respond, he act like I'm attacking him. So this is the type of wicked ass nigga he is. The nigga called my parole officer trying to get me locked up, talking about I was soliciting his motherfucking daughter for prostitution, and then gonna act like he didn't do it. Okay? So I'm gonna just show y'all the type of shit that Polight do. Now watch this. Now the first thing that I'm gonna play is Brother Polight saying that I'm on parole for murder, and that I set somebody on fire, and that I snitched on my co-defendants. Okay? Now,
well, I don't know about the rest of that stuff, but World did pull out them damn documents, and you about you snitching on them niggas. And when he start to say them names, you try to whip out your dick.
I know, right? It's just like shit flanging around the room right now.
That's what I remember. When World News was Ray say the names of the guys that he allegedly snitched on. That's when he started.
Everything that boy taught, he stole from opening the truther section of YouTube, and then he went and ravaged the conscious community. That boy be sitting up there watching Ancient Aliens, and then coming on YouTube.
I ain't gonna lie, that was my shit. That was my shit. Ancient Aliens was my shit back in the day. I ain't believe that shit. It was just
that boy just as wrong as 2 left shoes and always has been. I'm sorry, but I can't see him no different.
This is from 2 years ago. The nigga trying to incorporate me into a murder that never happened, and he trying to.
Oh,
he ain't the one that incorporated.
Wait, sis. According to him today, the murder did happen.
Right? See.
You niggas flip-flop like a motherfucker.
Flip-flop, flip-flop.
Say I snitched on co-defendants that I never had. I got arrested by my fucking self. I didn't have no co-defendant.
I thought you got
arrested that time by yourself. He talking about when he flipped that gun off.
Yeah,
but he was already on probation when he got arrested for the gun. See?
No,
so what was the
last
first
time?
charge for?
No, what I'm trying to say is the last time he was talking about this shit, he was blaming it on everybody else. And he said he was arrested because of other people. Arrested because of other people. Every time he went to jail.
It's always somebody else's fault. Never his. Never his.
But right here, he said he got arrested by himself.
That was the lie he was telling me, and it's a new lie now.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't get charged for murder. I got charged for criminal possession of a weapon in the second degree. In my case,
that's what he was talking about. Yep.
Yes, he was already on probation when he got that weapons charge. Or else it wouldn't have been a weapons charge. Well, it wouldn't have been a charge at all if he hadn't seen the police got spooked and ran off. But he was already on probation. So whatever that probation is where they were saying that he set somebody on fire. Or he was one of the people that set something. He had something to do on the or with it on that same day that somebody got set afire. That
crazy.
Is what they were saying. I do not know.
Was in the newspaper, nigga. So I'm gonna pull up the news article of me actually blowing trial, and then I'm gonna show y'all that this nigga is a fucking liar, and this is why I hate this bitch. And nigga, I got $5,000 for life. If you fight, I will pay you $5,000.
He mad at the motherfucker.
Now see, what did he just say? I'll pay you $5,000 to fight. The last video, Polight said, why would I fight you for $5,000? Pharaoh saying that he never said anything to Polight. Polight never went live a lot. He never went live a lot like that. You see his ass, you have to pay to see his ass on Eventbrite. And every once in a while, he would get on his channel and quote unquote teach. But he was never a consistent everyday content creator. He's never been that.
Yeah, you
on any platform. The most he was posting was pictures and stuff where he would go to the club and shit. That was it. The argument didn't make no sense then, and it don't make no sense now.
And I will fly you out, and I will book your hotel, nigga. All you gotta do is.
Can you do that for me? You can pay me $5,000 to whoop that ass.
He ain't got the money to do that no more. Remember?
How about that's what I'm saying, but still, it's worth a shot. You want to fight somebody? Because I've been trying to run you for a minute.
He ain't gonna fight nobody that want. He ain't gonna offer to fight nobody that want to fight. You see what he did when Ridley said, "What about that fight?" Not Ridley.
Question.
Show up,
he was
and we can make it
like Muhammad Ali.
That's all good.
But he want to fight Polight because he know Polight don't fight like that. This is right after Polight got hemmed up at the bookstore. I mean, shit. A toddler could be able to beat Polight ass. You don't know. But he looks like he might have a little bit of crackhead strength going. So
professional, we can get it sanctioned. You ain't got to pay for nothing. I will pay for everything. Nigga, I will pay for the referees, the venue, everything. Nigga, and I will fly you out and I will pay you and I will beat your fucking ass. So since you hired and you talking about you was a big homie Crip, like no disrespect to the Crips, I love the Crips, but Polight said that he's a big.
He also said he had the Crip named Cavity because he shot somebody in the tooth. I mean, come on.
Homie Crip named Cavity. And so in order for you to become a big homie Crip who beat 2 murder charges, because you said that on Vlad TV, you said you was a big homie Crip named Cavity who beat 2 murder charges. So that means you hard, nigga. And I'm hard too. So let's get it. I got $5,000 for you. I'll beat your ass. Now watch the video. Watch.
Watch y'all. You snitching. It's on YouTube. He snitched on himself.
Now, he said I snitched on myself. Now watch this.
This Negro came out with a rap song describing the case that he presently was involved with.
So you heard that, right? You heard what he said. He said I came out with a rap song describing the case that I'm presently involved with, which is a fucking lie. Now listen to the nigga. Now listen to this nigga. Listen to this motherfucker. Listen.
Cody's are facing 25 to life.
He said my Cody's are facing 25 to life. Mind you, I don't have no Cody's. Now watch this.
Only one that's free walking the streets after that young man was killed and burned alive.
You heard that? He said my Cody's is facing 25 to life, and I'm the only one walking.
We found the case.
Yep.
But we couldn't. No, this is way before I met y'all. This is back when this shit was going on.
That you're talking about that article.
We found the case, but we couldn't verify that he was a part of it. See? But that wouldn't be strange if he was a minor and everybody else was an adult, or if he's an informant on the case.
That's fucking crazy. This whole situation.
The aliens took him back to jail.
It's one of the craziest situations I've seen.
In the street after some nigga was burnt and was killed and burnt alive. Let me play it again so that it ain't no confusion. Now this is slander, and this is trying to get me locked the fuck up.
What?
I say it's like two weeble wobbles fighting each other. They don't even make no sense.
Mm-hmm.
I never set no nigga on fire in my life. Never had no codees for setting a nigga on fire in my life. Never been charged with murder or setting a nigga on fire in my life. And this is from 2 years ago. This nigga been doing this shit for 2 years. And I'm tired of this nigga. And I want to fuck this nigga up. So I got 5 bands for you, Polight. Let's get it, bruh.
Yeah.
If I run into you, I'ma shake your hand anyway. Let me say that because you the police. This nigga is a lying ass nigga, bro. This nigga is I hate this nigga. I really do. I really hate this bitch. Man. And then he talking about I'm a stalker. And now that he spread.
You know what? That is deeper than him. I think Polight was his idol.
I told you he got mad. He got butthurt. When Polight took that money, he got butthurt.
Yeah.
And he said like he did say some of the most disrespectful mess.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're gonna be like, oh my gosh, why would you say that?
I'm seeing the same anger I see when he's going at Golden Beauty in them.
Mm-hmm. But see, he wasn't drugged out because he was still on probation.
Wow.
They just allowed Pharaoh to show his whole ass, not that little piece of cheek he was showing y'all before.
Mm-hmm.
And is that I was with a trend. This nigga been hating on me. He been jealous since day one. And the nigga been spreading rumors about me for 4 years.
I done read that when he was walking down the street. The police saw him. He turned around and looked and saw the police and took off running. Ran through somebody's yard, jumped the fence, and ditched the gun, and the police caught him.
They
he was already on probation when he got caught with the gun.
Whenever a cop chases you and they catch you, they backtrack all through the places.
Yeah, they saw him ditch the gun and they went back to where they saw him ditch it because he jumped the fence and threw that joint. So when they caught him, they went back and picked the gun up. And I guess he tried to dismantle it and throw the shit, but he's sitting up here talking about it was this and it was no. You was walking down the street and you saw their asses and got spooked and took off. If you'd have just kept walking like a normal person, they wouldn't have never chased you. And you wouldn't have got arrested again.
Mm-hmm. It's probably because the cops knew him or something like that.
Well, it says it in the police report. He looked back.
He looked back and saw some cops.
They didn't say they was looking for him or nothing. Yeah, and then the when he talking about somebody called his parole officer, it was Dr. Mayat and them because he was threatening her and lying on her and slandering her.
This nigga. And I'm gonna fuck this nigga up if he wants some smoke. Nigga, take this deal, fight me, and I'm gonna beat your ass. So why you on the internet telling motherfuckers that I snitched on somebody and that I killed somebody? I went to jail for a hammer. What you talking about? Nigga, what kind of troll?
And the reason you went to jail for that hammer is because you was already on probation. So
I
what
need
was you
to
gonna
take
put
this
baby
clip.
in for?
I need to take this clip and line it up to what he's saying now, because you talking about what you talking
Basically,
about. I ain't do no murder, but now you talking about you did a murder, and you
but
talking
see,
about.
he act like people can't have more than one case too.
Mm-hmm.
Troll ass, police ass shit is you? What kind of troll ass police shit is you on, bro? I'm tired of this nigga, bro. Talking about he got a stalker. Ain't nobody checking for you, nigga.
Well, I don't know
Ain't
how much
nobody
longer
checking
this
for
is
you,
gonna last
nigga.
because
You's
Alex
a
Jones done filed for bankruptcy.
slander guy. You's a cap guy, bro. That's all this nigga do is lie. He's a lying ass bitch. And I'm tired of this slut ass, scamming ass, lying ass nigga.
Yo, this is yo. Why he keep calling other men sluts? He called me a slut. He called Uncle Willie's son a slut. He called Polight a slut. Why he keep
Where
calling
is Uncle Willie's son?
I don't know. That nigga disappeared, dropped off the face of the earth.
Well, it is the holidays.
True.
And the nigga been lying on my name for 4 years, and I'm tired of this motherfucker. And then the nigga want to keep trying to play reverse psychology games, acting like somebody fucking with him. Ain't nobody fucking with you, you dusty ass bitch. Nigga, you keep my dick in your mouth. Now watch the nigga lie and say he got documentation that I was molested as a kid. Watch this. Watch this. Look.
Because if Marshall Daniels talks, we don't go into.
I need to highlight this too, because in the jacuzzi, when he was tripping off the mushrooms or whatever he was high off of, he said he was molested, and then he said he wasn't molested. 1 minute he molested, 1 minute he ain't.
And then 1 minute he did a murder, and 1 minute he didn't.
Yup. That's the next thing I was gonna say. You read my mind.
Marshall Daniels situation. And if Marshall Daniels keeps talking, and I'm not one to make light of anyone being molested.
Heard that?
But I would like to describe why his voice is the way it is.
You hear that? Now he trying to say that I talk with a high pitched voice because I was molested as a kid. Nigga, I talk with a high pitched voice because that's just how I talk. But you hear this nigga once again? You hear this nigga once again, right? Now this is 2 slanders in a row.
What?
Can you imagine Pharaoh on helium?
Yeah, that's a sight. That's something to hear.
Right, Nico.
This is 2 slanders in a row. Mind you, this video is from years ago. He been slandering me and putting rumors out the whole time. The whole time he been doing this, I've been going to court, fighting cases for shit I didn't do. Bitches pressing charges on me, talking about I threatened to kill them. I never even met these bitches in my life. Polight has been trying to get me locked up for 4 years. Now we gonna show Polight with a tranny, with a real tranny.
Hey yo,
in Hollywood.
pause that.
And we gonna play
a good chunk of that money Pharaoh got from the people was used on that lawsuit against Polight, which he still ain't got paid out for. I'll be right back.
Not one drip, drop.
Not a penny, not a pound.
a video of Polight that brings into question, is he a pedophile? See, that's what we gonna do. That's what we gonna do. That's what we gonna do. So everybody asks Polight, why was he talking to his wife and she wasn't 18 and he was 30? Everybody asks Polight, is that motherfucking is his oldest wife allegedly goddamn is his oldest daughter his real daughter, or did she run away with him at 16? We're gonna play the video next. This is Polight in West Hollywood, and this is a real tranny right here. This is Brother Polight, and he was
in West Hollywood. That nigga was in West Hollywood.
Catch up.
See? Now this is in 2013.
Don't make me tell you.
Away from Polight, and this is not her mom. Now, according to Sinetta, she ran away with Polight when she was 16. And her mother told her was trying to get her away from Polight, but she ran away because she was in love. Let's keep it plain.
Nigga, that ain't your daughter, nigga. Cut it out. Don't make me tell you why she ran away from home and her mother couldn't catch her
See? Now this is in 2013. Polight uploaded this video on his own channel, May 13, 2013. I advise y'all to go get it before you try to delete it. Now, with that being said, motherfucking, you can see how young she is in this video with Polight, but that's not his daughter.
Always on the west
That's not his
side.
daughter.
That's where he hang out at. That's where that.
Now let's keep it moving. What you say?
That dealership was not dealership. That place that looked like a chop shop, but was a tire place where he got the Rolls Royce tire changed. Even though you're supposed to take Rolls Royces to the Rolls Royce dealership. Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he be over there a lot. Did I mention a lot?
It is 4 o'clock. We're gonna pay a couple more minutes to this, and then I gotta go to bed for work. I didn't even realize it was 4 o'clock. Just when
Empress Latex.
Oh,
I
you
didn't
in a different time zone.
It's 3 o'clock over here.
Yeah, I was gonna say you in a different time zone. We're gonna play a couple more minutes, and I gotta go fuck to bed.
Say something. I gotta pull a Sinetta right now.
I was
Go
gonna
ahead.
say shit about the
Go
door.
ahead, son.
And her mother that couldn't catch her.
Huh?
Her mother told her to get the fuck away from you.
Huh? Wait a minute, Si. I'm trying to. What you say, Si? What you say? Her mother told Polight.
She ran away from home, and her mother that couldn't catch her. Her mother told her to get the fuck away from you.
Oh, she ran away from home, and her mother couldn't catch her, and her mother told her to get the fuck away from you. What else happened, Si?
It's some dude, and the dude work at the dealership. It's a one of those exotic car rental places. And he got an in with the dude that worked there, but the dude, I think he don't let him rent cars no more. He down in Miami right now, and he's staying at somebody's house, and I think he using their cars, or else that's Mayweather's new grocery car, one of the two. Because he's staying in somebody company housing.
But
that
she
right
loved you,
there
huh?
is Renintet, the daughter of Anuket.
16-year-old loved you to the point where you would run away. She would run away with you. And then in his Instagram post, he talking about something. You will forever be my daughter. I remember every dance class I picked you up from in Harlem. Now here's the question. That's not your real daughter. So what the fuck is you doing picking up a 16-year-old from dance class, my nigga? That's not your real daughter. If her mother, and this, don't say I'm saying it. I'm not slandering. This is what your man said. If according to your man, if her mother said that she don't want her daughter around you, it was for a reason. What was that reason? We don't know. We can know.
There's more to that, because Sinetta opened up a little bit more. And like I told y'all, he said they went to the police, but the ball was dropped some kind of way. The mom didn't go in or something. So then after they couldn't get legal justice, the daddy hemmed them up at the bookstore. And the mama packed everybody up and left, and then she ran off and went back, and they tried to get her, but 16.
Only speculate. Why would any mom not want a 16-year-old around a 30-something-year-old man? Because Polight, you're 40-something. So don't lie about your age. You're 40-something. And if the mom wanted you away from her, why the fuck was you going to pick her up from dance class, my nigga? But let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving.
Polight, she loved you, nigga. She loved you so much she ran away from her mother.
See, I'm not saying this. His right-hand man said this. Let's keep it moving. Now this is Polight on the I think his name Jesse Patterson. And on this show, one of Polight wives admit that
boy
she was
can't get a name right to save his life. Yesterday it was Ron L. Hubbard. Today it's Jesse Patterson.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
They transcript. And then the old Jesse Peterson and got busted out.
Like 17 when Polight started fucking with her. Let's keep it moving. Look.
Your first thought. The first thought I actually had was, I was just like, does she know? That was
Polight was 30-something at the time when he got with Riot. They was 20-something. He was like 24 and Riot was 23 or some shit like that. And she was 16, 17.
Yeah, he still was an adult and she was still a teenager. Either way, he's
yeah, but they've been trying to say Polight like 60 something for years.
yeah.
He's not that damn old. He just ugly.
He asking her. He asking them when did they first meet. Now watch how old she say she was when they first met. Watch this.
Natural, because
that's right.
When I started coming, I was really young, so I actually was.
Were you understand?
I was like 17.
Oh, okay.
I was 16, 17. My
Woo! She was 16.
Don't make me fucking.
You heard her say she was 16, 17? So, nigga, what you was doing with a 16, 17-year-old? Like, nigga, we heard what she just said. Let me play it again, in case you niggas is deaf.
That was funny. I'm not gonna lie, that was funny.
I first thought it was natural because
that's right.
When I started coming, I was really young, so I actually was.
How old were you?
I was like
Right,
17.
Okay.
I was 16, 17.
Okay. Now she don't want to say it, but I think it's safe to assume that she was 16. Huh? I was like 17. What the fuck is like 17? You mean
what the fuck is like 17? Oh, this shit is funny. He said, what the fuck is like 17? Now I probably would have said the same thing too. Wait. You said he was like 17? I didn't know that was an age. I'm 16 going on like 17.
She said 16 and then she said 16, 17.
I mean you was 16? So Polight, you met your motherfucking second wife when she was 16, 17? But you on the internet talking about what again? Huh? You talking about your oldest daughter is not your real daughter? And according to your right-hand man, she ran away with you when she was 16, but you talking about what again? And you better hope her mother don't reach out to me, because I will interview her mother. If anybody know that young girl mom, tell her mom I got $1,000 for the interview.
He tried to get rid of it. He was really mad. He was
He was paying everybody for interviews back then, throwing money around like it was free and shit. Because he had so much because they kept donating to them GoFundMes.
Yeah, he was really mad.
Yep, chilling.
All right, this one I'm gonna stop it at.
All right, I'm gonna drop down so you can close out. See y'all later.
Appreciate you, sis.
No problemo.
All right, y'all. I gotta go and get ready for take a nap for work. Start the night shift again. Graveyard again. Y'all know I only make $12 an hour and I'm on Section 8 according to ER. So I gotta get to it. That $12 an hour waiting for me. But shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that stopped by. Like I say every day, it's y'all who make this channel lit. Don't forget to go over to Nequel BTV for morning time inspiration and wisdom. I'm going to get out of here. It's your boy, the one and only Brenda's baby, Remy Ma'at. You were just tuned into Ma'at TV. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Until then.
You better be careful, little bit.